That's what I'm saying with my Lady Alchemy stuff too. It gets me so annoyed where it's like some of the most basic bitch, I know we're going at this again, but some of the most basic bitch like, wow, I'm a girl in a MAGA hat. It's like, yeah? Like, I'm fucking Lady Alchemy.
But Martina Markota here, Lady Alchemy, fucking MAGA. Here's Sal.
Whatever.
Well, because those are not the people who follow her. Those girls are not interested in what you're making.
Yeah.
They're lame.
I'm on billboards and shit.
Have any of you ever wondered where you could find a housewife who humps men's legs while pandering to Catholics and is so #goth right? Well, I have found the perfect woman to orbit for you. Meet Martina Markota.
In magazines, like, call them the fucking hot, okay? I'm on billboards and magazines. That's why I'm out
Dance
there.
for women in hijabs.
Girls on billboards and magazines, and I've been on billboards, magazines, I performed. I was, there's billboards of me in Las Vegas to this day. I was in magazines, and I'm on a billboard and stuff. I'm on a billboard in Las Vegas still. I've been in magazines. I'm on billboards, I'm in magazines, I'm doing well. I was on billboards, I was on magazines, I was a star. Motherfucker, I'm on billboards, okay? I've been in magazines. I'm an Insta model, and I was on billboards and magazines and made a good fucking goddamn living. I'm on billboards and like, so I'm still on billboards and shit. I was in magazines, but I was a star in New York City. I was on billboards and magazines, and I was making. Let me know when you're on multiple billboards on the Las Vegas Strip. So.
Wow, no need to be so modest. Don't you guys know that she was on a billboard once? Her daily reminder of her sexy strip steakhouse billboard is an absolutely humbling experience, to say the least. But don't worry, there are plenty of other humbling experiences that showcase why Martina is superior to everyone else. After all, Martina's superiority is in her blood. She said it herself. In fact, her blood type is responsible for her blazer that you other girls probably don't even own, and her good chin genetics. Maybe her good nose and forehead genetics too. You see, blood types can either be positive or negative, and Martina Markota has Rh negative blood, which she shares with 15% of the population. Don't you see, Martina Magic Blood Markota has Rh negative blood. Her blood isn't paused like all those other peasants. She and many other sane people like her believe that having Rh negative blood makes them magical. And sure, there are many studies showing that Rh negative blood actually makes you more susceptible to many health issues, but you know what? Scientists are just haters of religion anyway. Because as this DM reads, she believes that her blood makes her an angel, just like Lucifer.
I have a really rare blood type. And I have an Rh blood type, which means that when I have kids, my body will physically reject the baby if I have a plus baby from a plus guy. Because I always thought, as far as Darwin goes, that I am perfect for procreation. I have the wide hips, which means I survive childbirth. I have the breast to supply the milk. Like, I have healthy features. I'm a healthy, strong woman. That means survival. So, and it's all about procreation. So why would I have this? And I started looking it up, and I guess 85% of the world population has plus, which means you have a protein in your blood that genetically links you to the rhesus monkey, and I am one of the rare population that is minus, that doesn't have this protein. And they don't know where we come from or why we don't have it. It just makes no sense in science. They just go, I don't know. You don't have it. You just need to get a shot when you get pregnant. That's all. No big deal. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Other species in nature, when they crossbreed, they have the same complications with pregnancy. So I was like, are we different kinds of human beings crossbreeding? So I believe I am a bit different than the normal humans, and I am a hybrid of some sort of fallen angel.
Angel of darkness, the world is in your hands, but I will fight until the end. Angel of darkness, don't follow your command, but I will fight and I will stand. Darkness falls, pain is all.
I'm evil? You can choose to be bad or good with it, you know. Do I want to be the demon or do I want to be the angel?
Martina Magic Blood Markota is proud of her blood, so she dresses in garbs just that of her biblical angelic ancestors. How, you ask? By putting on stilettos with bling nipple covers, of course. For some reason, it's really not that hard to believe that Martina Magic Blood Markota would be a direct descendant of Satan. She is a pure Catholic angel, and as any good Catholic would do, she dresses as the Virgin Mary, naked. Guys, it's fine to sexualize the Mother of Christ as a Catholic such as herself. Now, does that make her a blasphemous tramp? No, it actually makes her an artist. She insists that she is an artist, and you just don't understand her creativity. Because it's not like degenerate lefty art, because she attended a fetish ball, dressed or rather undressed as the Virgin Mary, and that makes it art. She's promoted and attended several fetish balls, which I'm sure are known for their Bible studies. The fetish ball reads as, designed to reflect surreal fusion between a church, an opera house, and a bordello. The opulent diamond horseshoe will serve as the playing ground for a different kind of worship, where sacred meets profane. And then, on the code of conduct, it proceeds to say, dress code, look worthy, fetish, fantasy, and formal attire only. Any play or intentional physical contact must be consensual, meaning that it does happen. Men can only attend at the behest of a female companion or through screening. Photography is allowed between consenting parties. Exercise discretion and respect. BDSM educators are at your disposal in free play areas.
Art.
If you look through the event's photos, you'll see a lot of Catholic things, such as dripping hot wax onto a girl in bondage, or a girl in bondage with her nipples out, making out with someone. You know what? Martina is right. This is exactly the same as ancient Catholic art. And so is giving lap dances, pole dances, humping men's legs, shaking your tits in their face bare. I'm sure it's all part of the creative Catholic process. It sure was artistic of her when she got her photo taken in front of a picture of somebody's kids with her bare ass cheeks out. I'm sure there's a deeper meaning to this that we just don't understand.
Oh!
Just like that time where she wore galaxy print leggings with her ass cheeks out. I don't know what the message was, but I'm sure it was a Catholic one. What kind of Catholic are you if you don't take your bare breasts out and shake them in some guy's face to the top 100 hits for Jesus? Meet Dita Von Teese, a woman whose signature look and costume look just like ARTina's. Coincidence? I think not.
Your look is so distinctive like DNA. like nothing I've ever seen in the US.
She even dressed up like the Virgin Mary, just like Martina, but just wasn't creative as Martina Markota, who totally thought of it first. And let me tell you, it's not art unless you're naked. You just don't understand the power of stripping down nude, turning the Virgin Mary into the modern hussy. Because Martina Michelangelo here knows how to art. Her
Art.
piece, just the tip, where she deep throats lollipops, is exactly something you would hang up in a museum.
You belong in a museum.
Why? Because it's exactly like the statue of David and the birth of Venus. She's written about this extensively on her site, because all nude is art.
Create it, design it, now let me see you work it. Create it, design it, now let me see you work it. You've been stuck.
The Virgin Archangel Martina Michelangelo is a traditional woman, and as such, she wants to start a family soon, like a good holy woman that she is. Martina Markota, who is married to a boy about a decade younger than her, absolutely must reaffirm to her male Twitter followers how fertile her 35-year-old uterus is, and how her not having children actually makes her superior. Because women that do have children younger than that are just peasants. You see those Mennonite women right there that aren't as pretty or good as Martina Markota? She could tell by their faces alone that they did not acquire a special set of skills.
What I do have are a very particular set of skills.
A specific set of skills that make her the perfect homemaker. The perfect homemaker who can make soggy hot dogs for the whole family to enjoy. Untoasted buns with all those wet, sloppy, moist toppings and sauces. How tasty. Her husband, I'm sure, is a very happy, fulfilled man. And her ability to cook meatloaf, everyone's favorite dish.
I was like, yeah, I got this meatloaf in the oven. And he's like, well, how do you make your sauce? How do you do your meatloaf? And I was like, all right, hold on. Let's get the chat involved in this meatloaf conversation, because, you know, this is some girly stuff that people have to remember. I am a woman and I cook and stuff.
It's such a shame that Martina isn't satisfied like her husband is with her meatloaf making skills. Here's some messages that I have obtained between someone and a man that Martina liked the photos of, allegedly. And allegedly, Martina tried to meet up with this man while engaged.
I want your ring a ding dong all night long. I need you here.
Do better, Mr. Cuckby, because Martina is every woman. It's all inside of her. Really. She's an alchemist. Hello, Reddit department. Do you even science? She's a mathematician, a trad wife, not a stripper, hip.
He said, have you tried turning it off and on again? Which I really appreciate that joke. I don't know if you get that, Maz.
I get it.
Yeah. That's so funny. It's true.
And up to date with the top 100 memes, such as Clown Pepe, Regular Style Pepe, and MAGA MAGA MAGA.
Visit us now to order your Martina memes at patreon.com/BrittanyVenti.
Because Martina Markota is in fact every woman, I guess that's why she doesn't need fillers or Botox. Everyone else gets them, not her though. Maybe it's the angel blood, maybe it's drinking Satan's blood, but what we do know is that Martina continues to preach the Lord's word. As you can see here, she promotes not changing what God gave you, and as you can clearly see, she looks exactly the same now as she once did in her adulthood. Wow, she was like so goth before everyone else. It does hurt my heart though to see Martina insult Laura Loomer, a Jewish patriot of the ages. And honestly, we are our own worst critics, and that's why Martina is going at Laura Loomer so hard, because she looks exactly like her.
It's annoying because this is what I get. I'm a natural fucking beauty. My job was I'm on a billboard. And then you get these twats that just like say these shit to me, but then they praise like a 5 with plastic surgery. Okay, fine. You should see Laura Loomer's fucking comments. Like, she gets told she's beautiful all the time, and you see the makeup on that thing?
Come on.
The makeup on that one. Whew.
That of all the names you're gonna name, Laura's the one you want to name.
Which is fine since Martina is perfect. After all, she put the Fibonacci sequence over herself. This mathematically and scientifically proves that she is, in fact, perfect. Wow, I can see why she's on billboards. And now in her own comic books too, where she self-inserts as a cool, hot angel, just like her. I don't understand why Martina Markota doesn't receive the big donations that she is entitled to.
You didn't poop your pants, did you?
No, I don't poop.
There's people that would pay money to see that.
I don't poop. But yeah, speaking of money, make sure you guys like and subscribe and send those super chats, because last stream was really weird. I only made like $5 on a super chat, and none of you guys were in there.
Especially when every stream is so entertaining, when her and her co-host, Beta Orbiter, go into why she's so great, how she was on a billboard once, and that one time she worked for Google. Thank God her co-host Orbiter is there to stroke her ego at any time that she gets down, and so that he can ramble on and she nods to anything that he says.
There's more than 3 chicks hanging out together without a male chaperone. It's legally a coven, and you can get busted for witchcraft.
That used to be a thing, no?
I know, and we need that because I was with my girlfriend. We were having breakfast at this diner.
I think she nods her head with him to everything he says because her inner victim comes out, and that's not her fault. After all, Martina lost everything by being a Trump supporter. Don't you know after the 100th time of her crying about it? Hey Catholics, why don't you care a little bit more about ARTina and how she can no longer make her fine Catholic art? It's such a shame that ARTina doesn't get to show off her Party City slutty Jesus costume on the red carpet. She's basically Cinderella. So until then, it's back to soliciting for money for the donations that she, a non-pretentious artist, is entitled to.
But yeah, speaking of money, make sure you guys like and subscribe and send those super chats.
And she will do this until she gets the donations that she deserves, like the great artist that she thinks that she is. Be sure to share this video so that ARTina gets the recognition that she deserves. I will be worshipping ARTina's underrated skills on my live stream, which is dlive.tv/Brittany Venti, because I'm currently banned from live streaming on YouTube. See you guys on stream.
Oh my god, I'm like so Catholic. Oh my god, I'm like